3 people climbed up from a deep well, their backs pressed together for support. It took everything they had to get out, but the moment they reached the surface, they were stunned by the sight before them. The entire base had been blown to pieces. No one survived except them. They evacuated immediately, and Johnson knew very well there was only one person in the world who would dare use that kind of firepower to wipe out a special forces unit, the president himself. But on TV, the president was pretending to give a speech to the whole country, claiming the special forces had betrayed the nation, saying he personally ordered their elimination. After that he turned around and walked into an underground bunker. The real president was tied up down below. The one on camera was actually an imposter sent by Cobra. Johnson led his team back to a secret base. They replayed old videos of the president over and over. The expressions and movements didn't match at all. He was almost certain this man was fake. To confirm it completely, the female agent on the team put on an evening dress. She slipped into the presidential banquet. With a light brush of her shoulder, she plucked a strand of hair. Once the DNA results came in, the truth was confirmed. This president was William in disguise. They planned to strike immediately, but security had already noticed an intruder. The entire venue went on high alert. The target was escorted away, but they didn't realize Johnson was waiting by the door. Just when they were about to succeed, a swarm of Firefly bombs drifted in from above. He instantly judged the situation as bad. He had no choice but to retreat. Explosions echoed one after another. The assassination chance was gone. Meanwhile, Storm Shadow had just recovered from his injuries. He put on his mask and got ready for battle, but then he sensed a familiar killing intent. The intruder was Snake Eyes. Old grudges flared up on the spot. Shurikens and bullets collided in midair. Then they went straight into hand-to-hand combat, crashing through the window. Storm Shadow nearly strangled Snake Eyes to death, but at the last second, their junior sister rushed in and knocked him down with one move. The clan dragged Storm Shadow back to the dojo. They prepared to execute him with the punishment blade. Just as the blade was about to fall, he flipped and counterattacked, but Snake Eyes sliced his sword in half with one strike. The elder immediately sensed something was wrong. Storm Shadow's blade was made from special steel. It couldn't break that easily, which meant he wasn't the real killer. Everything was a setup by Cobra. Storm Shadow finally realized he had been working for the enemy all along. He and Snake Eyes went to Johnson's team. Right there on the spot, they decided to join forces, planning to wipe Cobra out in one go. Their gear shortage was covered by a retired colonel. A full set of heavy firepower was ready. Meanwhile, the Cobra commander had already used the real president's identity clearance to activate the nuclear system. A nuclear crisis was about to erupt.